We're back again with the renegade Lesley on day 57, slowly creeping towards that magical 100-day number. Things get a little chaotic over the next few days. Day 57 begins with a small heart attack. Oh my god. They're here. That made me jump so much. I thought I was going to die then. God, that made me jump so much. Once Lesley's calmed down, he decides that the best way to approach is by foot, slowly and steadily, just like old Grandma Stump. It's his dream, his one desire and hope, that he will find the Intermediate Mechanics magazine somewhere in a bin or a mailbox. So begins the day's quest. Fill up my canteen in the toilet. Delicious apocalypse toilet water. He drinks from toilets, loots the buildings and constantly searches for the magazine of his dreams. Unfortunately, it is nowhere to be found. Normally I wouldn't bother going in here, but imagine... Oh. Well, there you go. Karma. Instant karma. Actually kind of good though. That means I can go like this way. Lesley uses the alarm to his advantage and sneaks around the shambling masses to the other side of the buildings. That's a nice poster. Let's try a few more of these small buildings. Hoping, dreaming of the Intermediate Mechanics magazine. In this bin? In this bin? No. Oh my god, I thought it was... I see Lane's auto manual one more time, I'm going to have a full meltdown. Climbed over the bins. Oh yeah. Come on, sweet magazine. He is cursed. The magazine haunts his every waking moment. Lane's Auto Magazine. Lane's Auto Magazine. Cruel Mother Zomboid. That lady luck spares his life but denies him the one magazine he needs to give Rod the massage he deserves. With these thoughts rolling around his head, Lesley sleeps in a big double bed in one of the houses. Lane's Auto Magazine, whispers a voice. Slept in a real bed. I was going to eat some fake meat. Oh. Lesley's going to scream. Another one that's not right. Come on, game. Please don't do this to me. Somewhere in this town, there's going to be that magazine. I'm almost certain of it. Please, 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 please. Scared the hell out of me. What has that guy got on his back? What is that? Is it a Ghostbuster? I think he's a Ghostbuster. Yeah, it's a proton pack. So Lesley has no magazine, but he does find a proton pack and a pretty poster of a lady. Lesley returns to the RV for a light snack and to put away some of his treasures, like a magpie. The proton pack on top of the coffee machine, that would be nice. Sure, why not? So we put up the Betty poster, but he doesn't really want to see her face. He's got the more interesting bit to look at anyway. Little weirdo Lesley. Put the duck with the badger. It's also time for him to whip together a meal, and he actually cooks something that sounds pretty delicious. God damn, Lesley, you're learning. Red wine and canned tomato pasta with rosemary. You know what, Les? That actually sounds delicious. Smoke a cigarette, Les. He eats the yummy pasta, smokes a cigarette, then falls asleep on a pile of badges, clown masks, dolls, ducks, magazines, and other assorted detritus. Day 59 is one of almost total, complete, unbelievable disaster. Just watch for yourself. Oh. I was not even going very fast. Oh my god. That could have been so bad. Considering what had just happened and watching it back now, Lesley was very, very calm about the whole thing. Rod was almost totaled out of existence. Let's clear up the stragglers from behind first. Can't believe that almost happened. That would have been so bad. The fact that Rod was not destroyed must have been an act of divine intervention. Although Les is not a religious man, he wanders towards the church. God save us, reads the blood-splattered sign. A bride collapses through a smashed window. A groom stumbles from the front door. An undead marriage. The whole place makes Lesley feel very queasy. She's wearing some black frilly underpants. Fair enough. You probably want to wear nice underwear on your wedding, don't you? Wedding car with a pistol in it. God, what kind of story was evolving here? Lesley does not pick up the zombie bride's underwear. Even he has a limit. And after examining the wedding car with the pistol in the glove compartment, a sinister thing in itself, he continues towards the storage lots and warehouses. Screws are on the agenda again. Les looks around but finds nothing he needs, and he does walk out with a massive crate in his backpack. Perfect for Rod. There's got to be some screws around here somewhere, surely. Put the crate in our backpack. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Don't question it. Ah, yes, storage. Nice, and we're going to be super organised. And... ta-da! I'm going to fix all this, don't worry. Lesley will make his living conditions better at some point. Maybe. We'll see. I kind of love the chaotic look of it. I'm not going to lie. It looks crazy. After doing some excellent organising inside Rod, he reads a book until early evening, then falls asleep. Have a cigarette in the morning, listening to that wind whistle. Winds are whistling. Right, let's go. On day 60, Lesley ventures out once more to search for screws. Nothing in the warehouse. He does take another crate back to the RV for double the storage, and then tries the storage units. Nothing here, just several boxes of magazines that do not include the Intermediate Mechanics magazine. Brilliant, just brilliant. Lady Zomboid laughs at him once again. With that area now checked and clear, he jumps behind the wheel of Rod and drives the RV further into Moldral. The zombies swarm like bumblebees from the trees, drawn by Rod's glorious honker. Lesley loops the RV around the trees along the long road that follows perpendicular to Moldra's main street. It's an old and tested tactic. He hopes that by the time he gets back to town, the zombies have dispersed enough for him to pillage the car repair shop, warehouses, and any other potential hotspots for sweet loot. Seems like the old looping tactic still works pretty good. Wait, did I come here before? Yes. Yes. I've already been here. Yes, the looping may have worked, kind of, but actually Lesley had already been here, so it didn't work that well. Check the bins for the almighty magazine. Come on, Les. Whoa, I'm looking kind of wild now with my mask. Alright, this place is full of zombies. Guess they tried to lock them in there. Hence the barricades on the outside of the window. Hiya. Oh, it sounds horrible in there. Gonna head back to the RV, I think. Rather than deal with the spiffos overflowing with ghouls, Les returns to the RV and whips up a tuna stir-fry. He falls asleep, and then on day 61 wakes up early at 4:30. So he reads until 6, then drives further up the road. It is here he realises the looping hasn't really worked at all. Wow, just a few zombies around here. Do dull for our troubles. I didn't really want to stop here, but I thought it's best place as any. I'm really looking for the warehouses up the road. This is what I'm going for. I'll always stop at Spiffos though if there's a chance to get some ketchup. I think this is the bank actually though. Sit in this chair and pretend we're a big boss, hey Les? Les sits in the bank boss's chair and thinks of the old world. He had probably already caved the boss's skull in and not even realised. The apocalypse. The great equaliser. Take those paper clips for future fishing. You ever find a rod? We already have a rod, but a different kind of rod. I mean, a fishing rod. Not a stinky, overflowing with rubbish rod. Les breaks down the bank's safe door and finds... Wow. That big defensive door for one paperclip. And a pen. Don't forget the pen. There are more zombies he has to deal with, even though he's getting a bit knackered. The crowbar is heavy in his hands. Oh, Lesley, focus up, man. Almost got a nibble out of you. Oh, okay. We have to check this fossil because the magazine could be here. Apparently the fuel is $0. Guess it is free in the apocalypse. Empty giant water bottle. Okay. Thought that was going to be it. Oh, it's for the buses. God damn. Cursed. Once again, no magazine in sight. Now he has to kill a bunch of zombies while staving off exhaustion. Eventually, he does clear the crowd and can return to Rod. After a long, hard and disappointing day, he falls asleep and in the morning roasts potatoes. There is nothing quite like roast potatoes for breakfast. Some more delicious roast potatoes. Canned potato roast potatoes with lard. Oh, lard roasted potatoes are delicious. $2 for our collection. $5 all in a line. A badger. A creepy little... We'll call him Frank there at the back. That's Frank. Frank the head. Frank the head. Right then. He heads out and this time does investigate Spiffos. Mostly so he can collect enough ketchup to bathe in it. Ketchup. So much ketchup. Just wanted to ketchup. I will go to the market too because there might be magazines there. At the market, he stumbles across an odd scene. Zombies with weapons and police officers. What happened here? Were they looting during the early outbreak, or was it something more sinister? What is this? What has happened here? It's like some kind of... No idea. Exciting though. Shotguns are in good nick too. And some butter hiding there too. Maybe that was what they were all fighting for. Single stick of butter. No! Performance manual. I don't need that. I can't believe it. As per usual, we'll just put everything into one single crate. I do apologise for Lesley's awful management. Just a single skull. It's quite intriguing. Back down here, I wonder what the skull means. Does it happen to mean loads of zombies? Because that's what's here. Against his better judgment, Lesley decides to follow the map to the skull symbol. Symbol. Because what could possibly go wrong? Oh boy. There's a lot of zombies down here. Whatever it is, not worth dealing with this crowd. What on earth? I thought it was a penguin. I thought that was a penguin. Yes, every now and then, Lesley can be a wise man. He doesn't bother with whatever that skull was and continues up the main strip instead, passing the chicken shop and the crepe shop and driving into another crowd of zombies. Oh my god, it's busy here. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Get me out of here. It's too late in the day. 3 o'clock already. Don't have my machete out. Another wise decision. Lesley is full of wise decisions today. Lesley and Rod scarper up the road and find a more quiet place to stop. Right, this is a little bit more chill. He clears out a few more zombies and then starts to prepare dinner. Project Zomboid is really pushing Lesley to the limit, suggesting that he add bleach to his food. Why is it suggesting that I add bleach? Like, I don't want to add bleach, thank you. After dinner, he does some early evening foraging, finds only zombies, then returns once more to the sweet stinky belly of the RV. It's time for a book and for bed. What a few days. Lesley just needs a bit of time to chill out and recuperate, which is really the plan for the next couple of days.